Morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Just a tad late. Give you a little minute here. I'm trying to get reset up. I accidentally unplugged my computer, then had to figure out how to get it plugged in because it's not easy to get to. And yeah, not fun at all. So give me a minute because I'm still recovering. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm obviously starting off on a bad foot. And I only have one foot to start off on, so it's not even a good thing. Okay, we got Ninja Trader back up. Hold on 1 second. Give me a minute. Sorry. Okay, what else do I need to grab here? I got that going. I got that going. Discord's going. Thank you for bearing with me. I got that. Okay. So now I think we're at least functional. Great job, Matt. Great job. Okay. Okay, there we are. Let's try and get this day going. So overnight, NQ is... Whoa, we're rising up here. Move these lines, but obviously I forgot to save it before I unplugged it. We hit a low of 12,825. We've hit a high of 12,919. Really? That's it? Yeah, so less than 100 points of range. Quickly, Kappa. Yeah. Let me connect the broker stuff. Copper coming down. About 140 ticks of range. Gold coming down now. $66 down to 54, so about 12 points of range. The UltraBond's been tight. Less than a point of range. My 1 year streaming anniversary comes up in 10 days. So I got my first sponsor in July. About 2 points of range on crude and absolutely flat there on natural gas. Only one trade last night as I took from last night mainly off. Up $91. We've been rising up here. So you're going to start seeing me use a vertical line every time a trigger candle forms. And if the trigger candle works, it's going to be purple. If it doesn't work, it's going to be blue. You can see I kind of charted out last night. These have been all the different entries unless, well, that's okay, that was yesterday. This is last night. These have been the different entries. I'm doing this to better understand why something might work and why something might not work. And I know I was a little bit late, guys, but only 1 like so far. Excuse me. Of course, I haven't actually liked myself yet, but I haven't liked myself in years. There we go. Okay. So now, we're rising up on NQ. Rising up and taking notice. Good morning, Borneo. Okay, still catching my breath. So, let me get my chair in the proper position as we watch the markets. By the way, we have an important event coming up that I don't think we've talked about much. Friday, Jackson Hole Symposium, where Powell speaks, and he's made some monetary, it's almost like an FOMC meeting, but it's going on live. That's happening at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday. And that's an important event. So of course we're still streaming at that time. So we'll stream that as it's happening. It's probably best to stay flat while that's happening. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I guess last couple of years, Powell's actually announced monetary policy that really affected the markets. If we turn back time, you know what's coming here. Turn back time to 2020, and I honestly I wasn't trading then, but it so I don't know if this is the cause of it or not. But the Jackson Hole Symposium was here, and then the very beginning of September saw a 600-point drop, followed by a 250-point drop, followed by a 488-point drop, back to back to back days. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I wasn't trading futures then. So definitely something to be careful of. We'll watch. Jackson Hole did not have as much of an effect last year. Actually rose up a little bit. This is the Jackson Hole conference here, I believe, from last year. Smaller moves last year, though we still dumped in September, but still something we'll need to be careful of. Oops. Morning, FK. So now we wait for our next opportunity, our first opportunity in the morning. Last night would have actually been pretty easy to trade, and the fact that I just wasn't trading it kind of upsets me. I mean, I could have traded it. I just was like, kind of just checked out. So nothing really happening here now. Watching and waiting. Good greetings, Dakota. Good morning. Well, you know, it did look dead, but you kind of got to look for 5 points in the evening. So, oops, I blew up the chart I wanted. So let's turn back. Like I said, I started drawing these lines now for every trigger candle, and the purple ones have been good. So if we start off here, right after, well, here, something good, nice little grind up. This one came down nicely. Each one of these would have given 5 points. The blue one here, that one wouldn't have worked. I think I missed putting one here. 99 up to 904. So 5 points. I'm thinking about doing 4 points because of slippage. But anyway, win. Anytime you would have went up, if you tried to go up at all, you would have lost because it was coming down in the evening. But win, and then it's been a loss. See, anytime you tried to go up and win, and then this was beautiful. This was about 9:45 Eastern, and then going short any time last night would have been a nice win. Again, a loss. If you tried to go up, another win down. Finally, here's where you got to win up, then a win back down. So it would have been a good evening to trade. You see, there's like 4 or 5 blue lines. I mean, if you tried to go up every time, you would have had more blue lines, but meanwhile, we're going up here. This chaps me because I would have taken this trade. No, that's a 6 o'clock trade. Never mind. Right here, this is the one. So right here, we could have got back in. That's right as I unplugged the computer to give me my issues this morning. Got 10 points, but there'll be more opportunities this morning. Don't think it's gonna go straight up. So, hope everyone's having a better morning than I have been having. I do have some eggs in front of me. So we're going to do that as we watch and we wait. About 13 minutes into the top of the hour. Copper trying to turn around. Looks like UltraBond's still dead until it opens. Or usually it gets a little boost there at 8. So get ready to rock and rumble. I'm going to eat my eggs real quick. So continuing to just kind of grind up here. You can see this is taking this long right here. And there's 10. There's more than 10, but there's 10. Same here. If I can pick off 10 points all day long, I'll pick off 10 points all day long. 10, 10. So, this one came in, obviously, I was just waking up. And this one here. So, I mean, if you think of it in points, we're still rising up here. Think of it in points. Give me a second here. I need 170 points to pass the first step. So if I could pick off 2 contracts, 10 points, that's 20 points. So I would only need that's not right. Early morning math, not my thing. 10-point wins at 2 contracts each. There we go. Continuing to rise up here. So maybe we are going to go straight up. What's our high of the day? Oh wait, we're not anywhere near. Wait, oh, I'm on a daily chart. That's why. There we go. Oh, we hit high of day. Wow. So rising up, this hourly candle up 50 points. So maybe we are gonna go straight up. Gonna continue eating my eggs as we watch this go straight up. So how high will we go? That's always a good question. How high can we get? I mean, how high will we go? Checking, Matt. Let me look. Yeah, that means there's an update, and they want you to update the software. I found you actually it doesn't do it automatically. Also hear an annoying ding or sound that you don't know where it's coming from. Like every 15 minutes. Took me several days to figure out where that noise was coming from. 'Cause I didn't update it right away, but I didn't really notice it. It's not, it was sitting there. And I don't, I reboot my computer once a week, or unless I unplug it. And, I just couldn't figure out what was causing this noise. I would hear it because I wear a headset on stream, and I was hearing it, and it was like, what is doing that? Eating. Bitcoin still staying above 21,000 for now. So, pull a little bit of a pullback there. Let's see if anything else is doing anything interesting. Oil, that's an interesting wick there. 5 minutes until the top of the hour. A little bit of pullback over here on gold. Copper coming down. UltraBond maybe starting to come to life. So we saw this move here. This gave us 10. You know what? I just realized if I was playing bounces, right here is another bounce, which obviously would have also given us 10 points, I believe. I mean, I can't, there's no way it didn't. Would have made us work for it a little harder than the previous ones, but why won't that move? The heck? Alright, no. Oh, let's try a different one. Looks like I'm gonna have issues all morning. What? There. That was weird. Alright, let's put it back. Thank you. Yeah, obviously 10 points there. So, nice little bounce. So we'll mark that one as well as a trigger candle. You can see 2 triggers within 10 points, I mean 10 minutes there. Coming back down. Now, why am I marking this? There's 2 reasons. One, it's easier to see than these without them kind of getting in the way. But this way I can see everything that happened during that time easy. I can look here, see this was the trigger candle, you know, then look down here to see how things were down here. Trying to figure out ways to filter out the bad ones. But it shows me just how I shouldn't even, because there's going to be bad ones. You know, if we go turn back time, not even last night, this was yesterday. See how much more purple there is than blue? Yeah, it's really kind of ugly when I do it that way. But, and I didn't save that notepad, crap. It was like, I told Matt, I can look him in that. Um, 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 hold on. Where's Matt? There's Matt. I've been 31 wins and 12 losses over 8 hours. So just trying to show myself that even if I was just, I mean, obviously I don't want to go in just on every trigger candle because some are obviously bad. But that was basically if I had done every trigger candle, it would have been like a 2-to-1 win rate. And I'll probably test out 2 weeks of data over the weekend on that. So how's everyone doing this morning? That was a nice little candle. I should have entered that after that long wick down. That was definitely an indication of buyers coming in there. So, like I said, up $91 from last night. Hoping to add to that this morning. Right now, bullish trending one direction. I like the band. Okay, give me 1 second here so I can get my chair back into where it belongs. We're good. We are good to go. Still waiting for a pullback here. Expecting one soon, actually. We dipped underneath the moving average on the Bollinger. Mind you, folks, I'm back on Sharevision tonight. Wasn't on last night, but back on Sharevision tonight at 7:45 Eastern to trade the Asia session. Join me there. Nightbot just posted the link in the chat. So now 2.5 hours there each night. Top of the hour. See if anything happens here. Nothing really popping yet. There's a chance that because Jackson Hole being so important, that we might see more grindy days. So we'll see. We're watching now. This kind of touched the EMA and pop back up. Looking for trades in all the wrong places. There's a trigger candle there on copper. And nice. Oh yes, thank you, Brian. In my discombobulation this morning, I forgot to look at news. Good morning, Sheriff. How are you doing? Yep, durable goods at 8:30. Pending homes at 10, and crude oil inventories at 10:30. So watching this here, nice little rise up, pulling back just a tad. This is the 5-minute chart. Looks like this could be a top around 9:31. We'll wait and see, obviously. Wait until this candle confirms we might be coming back down. It starts looking ugly on a 15-minute chart. Really ugly on a 30-minute chart. I really probably should chart it on a different chart, but yay. And the 1-hour chart just looks bullish as heck. Boom, 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 boom. That's an awesome hourly chart. Yep, definitely didn't find a top as we just rose up to a new daily high. How's Top Step going for you, Sheriff? Excellent. Glad to hear it. That was a nice 12-point candle there. Pulling back some. Doing all right. How are you, Gamonic? Still trying to rise up here. Waiting for our first trade of the morning. Guess I should have taken the copper there. Since nothing else is giving me anything. Wow. That's excellent, Gamonic. Wonderful. Yeah, I see this move up here on the UltraBond. 1 minute chart. You're not looking at it on a 1 minute, but trigger candle. Moving here. Why is my... the heck? Something's going wrong again with TradingView. That's weird. Okay, well anyway. So that would have been the trigger candle right there. Wouldn't even need it much of a stop. You can see what should be rising up here. Oh yeah, I would be happy with that too. 72 points. You know, that's like $2,500 if my early morning math is correct. Works here. Weird. Give me a second here. I'm going to save all my charts. Go away, go away. And I'm going to reload TradingView. After I save them all. Real quickly, before I reload TradingView, let me make sure. Okay. Real quickly, let me kill it and reload it. You're going to see a black window for a second. Oh, I'm sorry, Dakota. I didn't even see. I totally missed your message. Great job as well. Great job. Yeah. Give me a second. I forgot when I closed down TradingView. Then the software doesn't run or recognize it. Give me a second. Dan, good question. I'll explain that in 1 minute as soon as I can get Streamlabs to recognize my chart again. 1 second. I sometimes fight with this. There we go. Yay. Okay. Now So many technical difficulties today. And my main trigger, very, very simple. See, I have a 20 EMA here. When it's white, it's uptrending. When it's blue, it's downtrending. I'm basically looking for a change in slope. So here it changed from blue to white, and this candle went through it, and that's my trigger. Moving up there for 10 points. Same here. Turn blue a little bit, then back to white, up. And then here, this is a secondary. I don't often use these, but I'm kind of tracking them now. It came down to that EMA. It didn't turn it color, but it bounced off of it. Nice green candle back up, bullish engulfing, and that would have been another 10 points up. So those are my triggers. Like right now, this looks like it's about ready to turn the line blue. Oh yeah, blue. And if this comes down through, I'll take that trade. Very, 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 very simple. See, there, turn blue, or try to. Okay, turn blue just for a second. If it, comes back down through and holds, always wait till the candle closes. Just kind of sitting there. Smaller candles right now, so this could be a slower morning, although we did have this nice rise up, so maybe not. By the way, Dan, I haven't recognized your name, so welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome if you're not new too, but you know what I mean. This is one of those iffy triggers. Taking the short here. Let's see. So far I've gotten in bottom tick. Good job. And that bottom tick. With one tick underneath. Let's see what we get here. 12.5 point target, 10 point stop, although my target is below those Bollingers. So if I see it's coming down, I may move the target up slightly. Just hanging here. And pulling back up. Actually turning it back white, I will hang in, and I really feel like we're heading down here anyway, so just gonna hang through and at least until it goes a little higher. 60% of the way to the stop out. Great job, Matt. So technically that's a trigger candle back up. We're gonna hold here. I'm still below the yellow line on the RSI Bollinger. Moving average there. So it might be in a little bit of a just a sideways phase here. Honestly, I should move my stop up a little. I mean, back a little bit. I'm not going to. My stop's at 35. The high of this move was 38. That would be a more common sense stop, but I don't want to. I don't want to end up taking that extra 3 points of loss if it's going to go up there. Thinking out this are hitting reversal here, but may just get out. We'll see. With a little bit of just a little bit of time. Oh, it's going to knock me out. Yep, Mama said knock me out. So it reversed. Back up. Down 137 now in the day. Wow, why did it? I had a 10-point stop, and then I really, actually, it took a point and a quarter slippage. Huh. I gotta watch that. I gotta see why that's happening. Actually, I think that's where it's set to stop. Let me guess, a top tick now, okay. So, ended up being where the short was wrong, the long may have been better. And this is where I'm never sure if I should get out when it comes back up. That's one flaw in the matrix. So we'll change that to blue, indicating a trigger candle that did not work. So this was just a pullback, and I over anticipated. And this is something I do need to work out. Everything was looking short, and ended up just being a little 3-bar pullback. And I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to go 10 points off that trigger candle though either. And so far, it's only gone 6. So we're just consolidating. So I'm not going to allow myself to get chopped out. I'm just going to wait. Looks like it's ready to come back down. It's trying again. So it's just a small pullback of the pullback. We're doing this down, up, down move. I'm going to re-get in short. We'll try again. It's interesting theoretically here. That trigger candle is also bad. If this one stops me out too, then I'm going to stay out until it absolutely finds a direction. Still feeling good about short. Now, obviously, if I had a larger stop here, I'll still just be in this trade. I've thought about 15-point stops, but I'm not really happy with 15-point stops. It's teasing with white again, so I may end up getting stopped out. Good morning, jittery fingers. Watching this. Quickly check what the UltraBond's doing. UltraBond that coming down now after that nice move up that a couple people made some good uh, good wins on. The UltraBond market opens in 1 minute. Meanwhile, NQ is still kind of torturing me here. There we go. There's some. Nope. It's teasing me. So my mistake with that one I got stopped out on was taking the full stop, honestly. Once the trigger candle fire, or even once this doji candle fire, that's when I should have cut it, and I could have saved myself 4 points. Does not want to come down fast, does it? This was a consolidation area for a few minutes. You can see that. Needs to break through there. Low of that area was 20. We're at 22. Yeah, there we go. Now we're seeing a little bit of a move. Trying to push. Trying to push. See those bands bending. There we go. We're moving nicely. There we go. Short UltraBond there, Dakota. Oh. Yeah, moved down big time there on its opening candle. Got us stuck here at 12,918. Trying to get down. Looking for my targets at 12,913. But I'm watching. I will cut it if it feels like it's going to stall here. We do have news. Reminder, we do have news in 7 minutes. U.S. durable goods report in 7 minutes. I don't like this green here. There we go. I like that red better. It's gotten jumpy here. Target again is at 12,913. Nice job, Gamonic. How many contracts? You mean 8 ticks. 8 points would be wonderful on the UltraBond. Bouncing up here again. Well, this sucks. Nice. So it's coming all the way back up to my entry. I don't like this. Yeah, that was stupid for holding this, I think. I keep forgetting this is a third standard deviation band. The fact that it touched it there was a sign to get out. Let's see if it comes back down. Just touched the EMA. Touched its EMA in public. There we go. Nice bounce back down. I'm going to cut it. See if I cut it too early. Cut it for just a very small profit, unfortunately. 7 ticks, it looks like. But it looks like I cut it at the right time, just turned white. Technically a trigger candle back up here if it stays, but I'm going to probably stay flat until after the news. Yeah, it was a small win, nothing to write home about. Ooh, nice. Thank you for logging me out there, Tradeovate. I'm glad that happened when I wasn't in a trade. That would have sucked. Ah. Okay. Now we're good to go again. Yep, I let it shake me out too easy there. You see it bounced off that EMA. Coming back down, and how nice, it's no longer showing my trades on the screen. Yep, news in about 3 minutes. Down 106 now on the day. See if I can get that better positioned. Gonna stay flat until after news. There we go. That's easier to see on the. So yeah, this obviously I should have stayed in for this bounce. But nice if it hit. Maybe. It's definitely tricky right now, so I got out with a little bit of a profit. And we'll wait for the news. Reminder once again, Jackson Hole Symposium, which Powell will be speaking at and has announced monetary policy changes in the past. Friday 10 a.m. we'll be live trading it, or at least live streaming while it's going on, and if anything happens, maybe we can try and trade it, maybe we'll stay flat. But join me for that Friday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. Technically a trigger candle, but we're not taking anything close to the news. Let's see what everything else is doing. UltraBond bounce there, so you guys got out at the right time. Great job. Copper's been rising up here. This has been a beautiful trigger. Crude oil with a nice move down. We shall wait here and see what the news does. So there's the top of the, well, the news. U.S. durable goods, 0%. Forecast was 0.8, so that was a miss. Looks like we might be heading further down here. That missed out to get shaken out earlier. Why isn't these working? What the heck? Oh, magnet mode. That's why it wasn't working. So let's see if this would have gone by 12.5. Would have went 10 originally, so might have screwed that up too. And right now it's just kind of dancing there. It's not sure how to process this news. It's like most of us, not sure how to process this news. Trigger candle in 2 minute, 5 minutes still above its EMA. I think we're heading down, down, down here. Down, down, down in a burning ring of NQ. I don't know, folks. You never quite know what's going to come out of my mouth. Taking a short, maybe not. Yeah, went without me because I accidentally hit a limit order. So I was right. But, By the way, the thing now go 12 points, so let's do this. This would have been a good trigger candle. Good trigger candle. Good boy. Before, I need to change the color on it. Some good pastel colors there. Still not coming down real quick. I mean, I was upset about missing that candle because I was going to jump there, and it was only ended up being a 3-point candle. Ouch. See, that's why every time I try limit orders, I don't get filled. It goes without me. Which is why I almost always mark it in. I know that, I hate the slippage that I take, but it just seems like if I don't give in to the taking a few, a tick or two of slippage on NQ, then it just goes without me, and I end up losing the trade. I hear the train coming. Huh. No G-Man, no Mr. G, and no Babyfish today yet. UltraBond moving decently there. So let's look at the UltraBond here in the 1. I said that was a trigger candle. And that was a trigger candle. Turn the magnet mode off. Thank you. And that would have been beautiful. Again, using a 4-tick stop. And technically that was a trigger candle. Would have never taken it with these downtrending bands. And the opposite was also a trigger candle. Right there. And as you can see, also a beautiful move down here. Still coming down. So that was 3 nice wins on the UltraBond. Oh, there's G-Man. He was hiding. Good morning, Burl. Good morning, G-Man. Never know where G-Man might lurk. Don't they call federal agents G-Man or FBI agents? Yeah, they do. Thought so. This is a raid. So we are still coming down. I was right. Look at that drop on UB, yeah. Oh, and nice entry Dakota. UB traders amaze me because I like everyone thinks that NQ is hard, but UB, just because of its tick value, it seems just it always makes me hesitant. But you guys do so well on it. NQ is continuing to grind down now, so I was right. I allowed myself to get rattled too early on that trade. Should have stayed in and I got my 12 points. But hopefully it's not just going to go straight down. It'll give me another opportunity. It's given me other opportunities to get in. This bounce here, this is the bounce that actually got me out. Would have been another opportunity to get in, as would have been this other bounce. Okay. I keep rocking here in my chair saying, that's okay, that's okay, it's going to be okay. Crude oil, big move down. 40 ticks in the last 20 minutes or so. Great job, Gemonic. So NQ trying to rise up here. I'm sorry, trying to come down here, not rise up. Back down to 12,900. Made a new high of the day on that last candle. Oops. Here. Last hourly candle. Actually, on this hourly candle. One day I'll know what the heck I'm talking about. Lines everywhere there's lines. You've been killing it lately, Dakota. Absolutely killing it. You see, this is going down now about 20 points since I should have got in and stayed in. I mean, obviously I would have got out 12 and a half, but still. So far this is a decently trending morning. The trend really started back here right around 7 a.m. Came up, topped out just right after 8 a.m. and now it's been coming down since. Just a little bit of choppiness here and there, but mostly we've been moving nicely in one direction or the other. That's a wonderful day, Dakota. Hello, Black Beauty. Good morning. Hope the day's been treating you well. Oil coming down. Every time I see Black Beauty, I think oil. Because she is a master oil trader. Oil hit a high of 95.40 about 4:30 a.m. I'm sure we were all up and watching at that time. And since then, down, pull back, and down. Trying to stay above 94. Everything's red right now. They didn't really like that good durable goods report or something because everything besides, well, even natural gas came down. Natural gas yesterday was interesting. Uh, let's look at that on a better time frame. Hold on, give me a second. Natural gas. Let's do a hourly time frame. That's good. Let's quickly blow up that chart. Yesterday, natural gas went above 10 for the first time since 2008. But the thing is, it dropped almost a full point. And on natural gas, a point is $10,000. So from here to here, and it took 4 hours, it dropped $10,000 a contract. Excellent, Gamonic. Wonderful. UV traders are rocking the house. CFT would be so happy. Nice. That's okay, G-Man. Yeah, I figured that was what you meant. I I didn't think you switched to treasuries, G-Man, because that's kind of what the treasury prices look like. The world above, welcome. So we did pop up here by 10 points. We are back below 12,900, right back down. And Q coming down through the 5 minute right now. Oh, they already blew that. I'm gonna take a short here. Let's see. I like that 2-hour play and that move down. Technically not my strategy, so I will admit that this might be a mistake. But we'll see. If I take this loss here, it's my own fault for doing something that's really not in my strategy. He always tells me that about that settlement after I jump in a trade. Beautiful. Yep, I guess I'm gonna get nailed on this one. This was stupid of me. Maybe not. No, I'm kidding around, Matt. You're good. You know that. No, you don't need to buy a course. There's nothing out there that isn't out there for free. Strategy. What's your strategy and what are you trading? This is totally against my strat and I should have never gotten in this trade. Not totally against my strat, just not my strat. See you tomorrow, game on it. Great day. Ooh, there we go. Like I said, this was a brilliant idea. Well, when you say nothing's working, how many different things are you trying? Sometimes you just need to stick with one thing and really work it out. But you also, at this point, you have no confidence, I can tell. So you shouldn't even be live trading right now. You should be sim trading until you start finding yourself confident again, or sizing down big time at the very least. I don't know if you're trading micros or minis, but trading like one micro, if you're trading like as something that has a micro, would be a good idea. Still watching this here as it just hums around settlement. Over here, yeah, you can see we consolidated in this area earlier, right as I unplugged my computer. Morning, player. Watching here. My stop is sitting at 1902 and a quarter. So just kind of messing here. 10 minutes before the top of the hour. About halfway to my stop. Hopefully bear flagging. Watching the bid and the ask. Let's see those numbers come down. There we go. Entries 892 and quarter. Bouncing again off my entry point. So you can see how it's hit this area on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the last 8 candles. Good morning, G-Cart. And up and back down. It's struggling to break this level. If it comes back down to it, I might just get out around break even. Morning, Crypticon. It's creeping up toward my stop again. It's creeping up toward that EMA. New candle, 2 points away from my stop. So do me a favor, go in and sell like 50 NQ contracts right about now. That'd be great. Stopped out. So 2 stop outs in a row. That was bad on my part. Down 314. I should have never taken that trade. It never could break that level. Hello, Joshua. Nice move up there, G-Man. So it's sending me a long signal here. We have downtrending bands. I'm not going to take that long there. Talking about getting in at the exact wrong spot there. Just should not have done it. Thought we were going to do a down, up, and then down further move there, and it never went further. It never went further. Now let's see if we bounce back down here. Did get up to 34 there on ES. And this move back, they're going to try this move back down here. Short. And they do that, then I remember Matt's talking about settlement, so maybe I shouldn't have done this. Matt, what exactly is settlement? I mean, what was the value on it? Yes, it's gonna kill me again. Out again. Okay, so I'm digging myself a hole here. Gonna stay out for a while and see what happens. Yeah. One day up, one day down. That's how I seem to do it. Can't get any positive momentum. Said no long there because of the bands, but okay. Let's check it here. 2 minutes all green. Interesting. And 5 minutes still under the EMA. Yep. Definitely mistakes there on my part. Looking more bullish now, but hanging on this line. We're about 34 minutes to the bell. Down slightly here. Just traded the UltraBond today. You know, hanging on this EMA, it can't decide which way it wants to go. I thought we were gonna get a down up down move, and it just didn't go. Couple minutes till the crude desk opens. Ace, how are you? This may frustrate me here. Let's look at this. I bought at 12,902. No, I'm sorry. I should have bought at 12,900. I got stopped out in that trade there. And I tried going short again, but look at this. If I had just taken this long here on this trigger, got my finger around the trigger. 10-point stop. Let's see if this is going to go 12.5 for me. We'll see. Right now, I would be at break even on it. So we'll see. We shall see. Well, we shall see. Excellent job, G-Man. Great call there. Rose up nicely. Actually sent me a trigger candle there on ES. Would have given me a point. Hey, Ace, are you making waffles this morning? Well, today's National Waffle Day. That's why I ask. What are we wowing, Black Beauty? Did I miss something? Oh, spike there. Interesting spike there on Crude. Opened at 94.01 on this 5-minute candle. Spiked up to 94.34 and right back down. Right before the Crude desk opens. Very choppy here. Top of the hour. Chop, chop. Another trader drops. Ooh, big spike down there now, Crude. Crude back under 94 and heading toward 93.5. Yeah, looks like Bitcoin's having a good day. Good luck, Ace. Yeah, it does seem very choppy here right now. Reminder once again, folks, Jackson Hole Symposium this Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Jerome Powell will be speaking, and he's announced monetary policy changes there in the past. It's like a live action FOMC meeting. And we, of course, will be live streaming at the time, so we will react to the moves, maybe stay flat, maybe take trades. Never know what wild and craziness can ensue. But it could be an interesting morning even leading up to it. So, definitely be here Friday for some fun and excitement. Never know what's going to come out of Jackson Hole. Yeah, we have a pullback there in ES and NQ. Technically a trigger candle down, but I just don't know if I can trust it. We're above the moving average. Moving average is moving up on the RSI, so I'm not going to trust it. Our bands have straightened out. Yep, I should have taken it as a short. There, drop 5 points. So this would not have worked. So let's mark that as a bad trigger candle. Bad trigger candle, bad. This would have been the good trigger candle, I think, but we'll see how it goes. Would not have trusted to get in there like I didn't trust to get in there. Morning, CBR. How you doing? Now, I mean, that didn't go far either, so it really needs to find some direction here. You know, if I had triggered on that here, 904, it only went down to 895. And maybe it's still coming down. Looks like it was trying to pop back up there, so we'll see. Yeah. It's hard to tell here, so obviously we're just going to stick this out, wait to see if we get some movements later. What happened there, CBR? And how bad was that loss? And I agree with where Ace is going. If you learn something from it, then it's just, you can turn that negative into a positive. Not trying to sound like an after-school special. Turn that frown upside down. What? Wait, are you serious? I look down for a second, and I look up and see quit my job, and I'm like, what? Clear down trade. Okay. Let me go look at the gold chart, see what he's saying about. Ooh, gold chart is ugly. 5:45 a.m. Are you Eastern time? 5:45. Oh yeah, right here. Okay. Bye. Okay, G-Man, watching that. Okay. So did you play a reversal there, CBR? Were you trying to catch what came later here, or? Oh, okay. I see. I see. Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Sorry, you got out before it did this. I gotcha. I was confused there for a second. G-Man, going for 36 here. Well, I mean, you don't want to end up messing up what's right now guaranteed income, though, CVR. So, meanwhile, NQ is continuing to just, like, be stupid. I know that feeling, CBR. I've considered amputee porn myself. How many viewers I just lost on that one. Anyway, NQ trying to pop back up. I might have said that so low nobody heard me. Actually, they no longer put gum in baseball cards. So NQ's just like hugging the EMA here. Darn, no bunny slippers, huh? So we're kind of sitting here. Market's really not moving anywhere right now. We had that move down on crude. It came right back up, trying to come back down, but we got like not much going on. Copper's coming down. uh, yeah, there's probably a couple. Matt. ES is actually triggering me short. Looks like maybe a direction here. That kind of broke the range. There's still not much conviction. Oh yeah, Matt, you definitely would have thousands. We're going short here. That means you're still up, CVR. So you got to look at it that way. I made almost $1,200 so far. I've given back 400, so I'm still positive over the last 2 days. This might have been a mistake. I was going for a break of a level. I shouldn't do that. I should know better. I'm back out of that trade. 2-point loss, $40. Kept that loss small. Might come back down, but just not feeling it. Oops. Ace, you make that sound so easy. I wasn't saying that in a bad way, and I should have stayed in that trade. But no, I didn't mean that in a bad way there. I'm just saying, it sounds easy, and I keep telling myself, that's all I would need is 150 to 200 a day, and I can't get consistent at it. But yeah, don't. I wasn't saying it because like. But yeah, I keep telling myself, I could live on, and I should have stayed in this trade. 10 points. 10 points in NQ is what I need today. But first, I need to pass these evaluations. Then I just need 10 points each day. That's all I need. It would need to have absolutely, a better life. Man, I don't allow manual labor during my streams. But yeah, I wasn't, and I should have stayed in this trade. I gotta stop. I gotta stop letting small things shake me out. This is the second trade I've gotten shaken out on. I'll put her on. I'm just kidding. Don't want to cause marital issues with anybody. Oh. Well, give me the number. Good morning, James. Yeah, so that didn't really go that far anyway. So, eh. Yeah, I don't know if one guy already left. Gamonic, he was trading 8 contracts at a time and picking up like 8 and 10 ticks at a time. Dakota's up 18 ticks on UB last I heard. I think he's still here. Good morning, RJ. Did you get your Ninja Trader issues figured out? NQ's still popping down. Arch trying. I mean, this is not moving at all. I first we went through this consolidation. Should I have taken that trigger candle there? Maybe. I don't know. It's definitely, I mean, should I have gotten back in there? How would I have known? Blah, blah, blah. Do. Still wouldn't have given me 12 and a half. Wow, Reggie. Holy heck. How many contracts, Reggie? Yeah, it just made another nice leg down there. So you see my purple here, lines here would be trigger candles. Let's see here. That would have been a trigger. Looking for 5 points, 08 up to 13 would have been exactly right. So might not have gotten that one if I had any slippage. And then back down, yeah, this obviously would have worked here. This beautiful short here on this trigger. 4-point stop, or 4-tick stop, down 12 ticks or so. Vertical line. Marking the trigger candles. Oops, marked it the wrong color. There we go. This one also would, either one of those would have worked as a trigger. How much is an oil change for a Porsche? Like $3,000? Good morning, baby fish. Welcome. Sounds like your laptop needs some steel-toed boots too there, CBR. Welcome everybody. Reminder, if you're enjoying the content of this stream, hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers, I can taste it. It's kind of a sweet taste. We are at 985. So welcome to the new subscribers this morning as well. Welcome Jared Stacy, Dan Clancy we talked to, and Ramel Guerrero. Welcome everybody. Please feel free to say hi in the chat. Dan's already did ask about my strategy earlier. But for Ramel or Rommel, I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. You and Jared are here. Please say hi in the chat so we can welcome you. Welcome to the herd. 15 away from that magical 1,000 number. There's Dakota. No wonder he wasn't talking. He was concentrating on a trade. 22 points on ticks on UB today. We're just kind of grinding down here on NQ, but not fast. That would have given me my 12 and a half, or yeah, 12 and a half, but this is just a slow grind here. We're about 7 minutes in the bell. Down a little bit on the day. By a little bit, I mean 457. One or two good trades to get it back. Once again, reminder, Friday, Jackson Hole Symposium. Jerome Powell will be speaking. It's normally a big event, causes the market to move and shake. 10 a.m. Eastern will be, of course, live streaming during it. Maybe trading during it, maybe staying flat during it, depending on what it does. But you should all be here then and trade it with me or watch it with me and watch the markets as Powell speaks at the Jackson Hole Symposium. You never know what's going to come out of Jackson Hole. Dan, that's been a widely requested video, and no, I have not made it yet. Maybe I'll do it this weekend. I've been wanting to have actual consistency with my strategy, even though I believe in the strategy. I believe it's just my my psychology mostly that screws me up. But it's been very requested, so maybe I will try and get that video up this weekend. I actually started it months ago and then scrapped it. But yeah, I can try and do something this weekend. I hate editing videos. Just kind of why I procrastinate on them. If I ever get rich with this thing, I'm gonna hire a video editor. See, NQ's coming down here as we're 5 minutes from the open. A slow grind down. Let's quickly let's take a gander here. Why does that look so ugly? There we go. 15-minute chart looks bearish. 30-minute chart looks bearish. 5-minute chart looks bearish. Say it with me. 1 hour chart looks bearish. So that means we're probably going to go up 150 points at the open. Nice, Dan. I never figured out footprint charts. So we are coming down quickly here. And Q, you see, it's popped down now 23 points since the start of the hour. You should, Reggie. That's a very good idea. I believe it was Babyfish that kind of gave that recommendation yesterday. You know, you feel much better about not giving it up. Take a breath, save it for tomorrow, go do something. Have a good day, CBR. Stop on this evening if you can on Sharevision. So we are about 3 minutes to the open. So this is, where I get frustrated looking back on the chart. I could have went short at any point for the last hour and made money. Somehow I lost money instead. Not quite sure how I've done that. But basically from this point at 8:19 a.m. Eastern till now, it's come down to 40 points. There was multiple places I could have got in, and somehow I've messed this up, and I'm not exactly sure how. And that's frustrates me. I mean, yeah, I got caught in this chop a bit, but we had downward trending bands, so I should have never been going long there. I should have just waited until it broke below here. This is a great entry right here. You can see it's just coming down quite quickly now as we head into the bell. It got all the way down to 869 and then bounced here a bit. One minute to go. NQ is down below that Bollinger on the RSI. That's interesting right here, right before the bell. Ring a ding dong in 30 seconds. I didn't test the stream delay today. Should have done that. Cool, 2 seconds is good. There's the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Beans and corn. Sounds like a good meal there, baby fish. Ooh, popping up here. Wow, like I said, no, it's not that big. Looks like a bigger candle than it is. That's what she said. Up 10 points. 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 20 long, 27. So wait, ES is actually coming down. ES is hanging there. Let's move to a 5-minute chart on ES. Nice spike there on NQ. ES is only up a half a point on this opening candle so far. NQ jumped up there by 22 points, but pulling back half. Down, up, down. NQ looks like it wants to try and head up, up. ES slightly red on the opening 5-minute candle. Now it's slightly green. I'm not confident either direction at this point. And down. ES is actually down now by 2 points on this opening 5-minute candle. NQ opening 5-minute candle is up 24 points. So ES and NQ going different directions here. ES is unsure of itself. It's basically now it's slightly red. But it can't find footing. NQ up 20 points, but kind of stagnant at that level. Gold didn't really do anything. Oil with a little pop. Treasury with a little pop. Well, but they're proving that saying wrong, that once you pop, you can't stop. There's the move down big time on NQ. 12 points on this candle. Looking bearish here. ES now down 3.5 points on this opening 5-minute candle. NQ's opening 5-minute candle still grew slightly green, but losing quick. This is technically a trigger candle on NQ, but it's pulling back up now. Wick longer than the body. I stay out when they're longer than the body. That's more likely to be a reversal there. Oh, well, it's still spiking everywhere right now. $50 seconds left in this opening 5-minute candle. ES still slightly red on it. 2 minutes, 2 points. NQ slightly green by 5. Still looking like it wants to try to come down. Yep, there we go. That's a move down. So NQ is giving up the its entire game there. It just turned red on the 5. And we're taking a short here, but I just got in late. That's probably a bad idea. And maybe not such a bad idea. I just hit target. There we go. That was a 12.5 point win, so $250 on that win. Real quick. That was really quick. Just grab that momentum down. So I gained back at least half my losses there. Just down 210 now, so just down one good NQ trade. See that bounce there right back up. So I got kind of lucky there as well. I actually, wow, did I really bottom tick that? No, okay, I didn't. But yeah, that just came right back up, that entire candle. Good bounce. So I might have got a little lucky there. Crude's back above its EMA. Technically a trigger candle on that last one. I just let a yawn escape. Still looking, and not sure where it's going now. But very happy that I quickly scalped that. I think that trade was like 10 seconds. Now we wait. Technically, it's trying to get it back up to a signal candle here, but I admit, at this point, I'm unsure. It's kind of touched that 3 times now and has not been able to get above it. This candle came up to 888, 887, 888. Oh no, 886. I mean, theoretically, that's higher lows, but they're really the same level. I'm sorry, lower highs. Lower highs, higher lows. Totally opposite. I'm back down. This, that looks like a bounce, but I'm not gonna mess with it here. We'll wait. Wait. Timing is everything. Yeah. Maybe this is bullish. Pair, but I'm not sure. Got 20 seconds on this 1-minute candle. Technically a trigger there, but coming right back down on the next candle. It's come down by 7. So if it goes back to green, we might be interested, but it's like right below that EMA on the 5, so I'm kind of being careful there. Maybe I want to see it break the EMA on the 5, which is at 896. Oh, it just broke. Wow, just broke 900. I love how it just say it, this is what I'm waiting for, and it does it when I'm boom. But it's not really holding there. It's struggling. Lines, lines, everywhere there's lines. Of course, is a parody of this. Signs, signs, everywhere there's signs. Right back down. 22 to 42? There's definitely a nice move up there. 22 up to 30. 42. I see. I see what you're saying there, G-Man. They're bigger 1-minute candles now. 16 points there, or 12 points here, 18 points there. Just got to be careful. I'm only running a 10-point stop. So, very easy to get stopped out on a burp. It's kind of slowing down a bit. Back above. So since the open, the high was 906. And then the secondary here, the second try was 902. But it's just not getting the oomph to get above there. It's struggling to get above 900. Let's go long. That wasn't an actionable call from me, guys. Just so you know. I was just reading what Ace said. Thinking long, but it's just for NQ here, it's struggling at 900. 28.75 for Ace. Technically, I had a trigger candle 2 candles ago, but would I have gotten 10 from it? That's the question. I would have just tickled 10, but I'm actually going for 12.5, so I would not have tickled 12.5 yet. It's not a 12.5 tickler. Ace just got his 2 points. NQ just is not bouncing the same way ES is here. RJ about ready to go beast mode on the market to get that money back. Market, you don't want to see him when he's angry. Taking a long here. I think I'm going to take a stop out here. Thought we were breaking there. Wait, what the heck just happened? Up, it stopped me out. Really? Yeah, it stopped me out. I think. Yeah, stopped me out. So we're back down to being down 404. That was a stupid play on my part again. I gotta stop doing that. If I had taken along that candle, that might have gotten me my 12.5, but okay. And maybe I should be going with a 15 stop here because it's looking like it still looks bullish. Ace RJ can connect. He lost all his indicators. Nice move up here on ES. That was a great break there on ES on the 5. Just yeah. Yep, time to vote him off the island. Back down here. got a little gun shy there. Let's see where this goes, though. Technically, a trigger, nice strong trigger candle there. I'll have to go back and mark all these later. But yeah. So I got gun shy there, but it did come down. No, it actually hasn't come down my full 12 yet, and I would have had slippage. So. Good job, Ace. Ace is the place for the helpful 2-point man. That sounded better in my head, too. He may be concentrating. EQ is actually a mess here. I shouldn't have taken that one trade, but oh boy, are they about ready to revolt there, Ace? Rising up here again. This is definitely a choppy thing. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Sorry about that. Think it's about makeup? Definitely not my area of expertise. But this is choppy. Choppy markets are not my expertise either. ES coming back down, and Q looking like it wants to come down too, but yeah, who knows? I don't know where it's going. I only know where it's been. This is what we might have until Jackson Hole on Friday. Yes, we have U.S. pending home sales at 10 o'clock. At 10:30, crude oil inventories. I'm gonna designate Dakota as the newsman because he keeps remembering when news and I keep forgetting. Yes, it does. It does hate 900. It's scared of it. Not giving me any easy entries here at all. Not at all. I got that one nice one, but then gave most of it right back. which I guess it probably appreciated. I always try to do what I can to make the market happy. If it wants, me to give it back. No, kidding. Hello, Gary. Oh, there's a burst. Okay, so that's the highs of the since we opened. Big burst up. Hit a high there of 14. Right back down. If that gets back above the high of that green candle, I'm going to long. Right now, it's like magnetized right back to 900. Let's see if it can break the magnet. ES still struggling there too. Oil, what's oil doing there? 93. You're thinking 93.25. What are you thinking with the oil inventories? The world above. Back down slightly under 900 here. I mean, theoretically that was a trigger candle, but I wasn't going to take that. Whenever you have an impulse candle like that, you almost always have a pullback. I should have played the pullback. That's what I figured. But hey, it was top. Y'all want me to talk more, so I asked questions that you probably don't have an answer to. Pulling back. Hey, John, how are you today? How's the trading going? And how'd the golf game go? Bouncing on the EMA? That came back down almost the entire length of that candle. It would have been a good reversal play. I just didn't jump on fast enough. Right back down. Yeah, it's been a hard morning, and I'm thinking we might have hard mornings today and tomorrow and Friday because of the Jackson Hole thing on Friday. Shorting here. Let's see if I'm stupid. I'm stupid. That was a trigger candle, and I thought we were going to go bearish, and we're not. Getting out. I got out too soon. Okay, I got to stay out. I can't find anything, so I'm just going backwards again. Down 548, so I've given back about half of yesterday. And I might have jumped out of that too soon again. We'll see. Just can't find any momentum here, but and a couple times I thought I had momentum. I mean, this faded down. I should have played this reversal. Well, let's see how stupid I am here. I got in at 79 to go up to 94. I don't remember if it went up before or after I got in. So I guess at this point, I'm going to wait until it gets either back above 914 or maybe below. 853 seems like a long way down. Great job, Mel Gossip. I'm glad you had fun golfing. Algo's killing it. So, John, you're running that algo on an eval account, right? Is that what you said? Right back up. So we're watching it. I mean, down 500, not happy. Down almost 600, I should say. But it has been horrible. So I should have just stayed out. 2-minute and 5-minute chart look just as bad. Now it looks like it might be trying to get momentum up. We're going to be ready for a buy if it does get back above this tall candle. It's trying to get ahead of steam. Again, technically this was a trigger, and it's gone 9 points. It's well on its way there, John. Great job. So 4 green candles in a row here, back above the EMA on the 5 and the 2. But still no real momentum. Now it's starting. No follow through. Oh, there we go. Nope. So once again, 2 reminders. Back on Sharevision tonight after taking last night off, 7:45 Eastern. If you like trading the Asia session, if you like watching people trade the Asia session, or you just want to come and give me a view so I can get paid taking along here. Forgot to put a profit target, so I'll be managing this trade manually. And then the other reminder is Jackson Hole Symposium this coming Friday, 10 a.m. We'll be live streaming while it's happening. Yes, I did. Yeah, that's actually what they did a special. Every year they do one game where the announcers are do it someplace from the ballpark instead of just in the broadcasting booth. And I like watching that each year. They were sitting out in left field, so that's why I took the night off last night. So in this trade, yeah, keep pushing up. Back to break even. In at 918. Great job, RJ. Trying to hold off to see if this goes up to there, but it's pulling back on me. Hoping for that 940. I didn't take. It got up to 929, which wouldn't have been my profit target anyway. Now it's not looking good. Out. Why did it? It set my stop loss at the wrong level again, so I just took a much bigger loss than I. Yep. That did not go where I thought it was going to. Came back. I'm down 817. So I didn't give this game back everything from yesterday again. I can't keep doing this 1,000 up, 1,000 down crap. So it did not break. I should have got out when it hit the Bollinger there. I am so frustrated right now. I thought for sure it was going to continue going up there, but why the heck did it set my stop at 15 points? It actually set my stop at 16 points. So something's going wrong here on TradingView. It's not. I mean, it just didn't work there. I mean, honestly, there I got in because I was waiting for the break here. I got in, for the break on that, and I was looking for your 940 there, and it just didn't go. Technically, my trigger candle was down here, but I didn't trust it. Now I get this trigger here. It's right back down. But there, the other problem was my stop loss. I entered that trade at 918, and I was using a 10-point stop, so it should have stopped me at 908. But it's showing that it actually set my stop at 902. So TradingView screwed up there. It cost me 6 points. So it cost me an extra $120 in a loss there. Right back down under 900. Taking a short. Checking my stop this time. I'm in at 84, and the stop is at 890. No, 891. Now I'm really confused. Pushing down here. There we go, maybe. Nope. Right back up. Wow. Really right back to my... Come on. watching here. Hovering. I have to figure out what's going on with TradingView with these stops and targets. Stop that again. Down 1,000 now? Let's see if we can make it 2,000. Okay, so everything going wrong today. Chop today was here, obviously, and so that didn't make it made me not trust here. You can see this was a great trigger candle. Beautiful trigger candle there. 30 points. But I didn't trust it after the chop because bad trigger candle, bad trigger candle, bad trigger candle, bad trigger candle. So I didn't know that one was going to work. And now it's just frustration. You know, I really thought I was going to get step one of Tostep this week. And, you know, passing Tostep gives me a $5,000 bonus for the sponsorship of the stream. And I don't think I'm going to get it done. I bet on myself and I'm going to lose. I just don't understand it. I've had $3,000+ days in the last week and a day. And then I can't get it right. The next, you know, I've had $2,000 day losses. Something's got to give. Back up. See, now I have no confidence here. Technically, trigger candle there. And there would be profit. That would have been my profit target. 895, 908. Perfect. That was perfect. But that one didn't work. Oops, that one didn't work. This one would have worked. But I didn't trust it after the chop. Even this one, I mean, it just barely worked before dropping down. So what's everything else doing? Copper coming down. UltraBond starting to lose oomph. You can see the candles there starting to lose. Whoa, why is that so out of whack? There we go. Crude oil inventories in 20 minutes. I never even checked on that news. What did that news say? I don't actually see the number. Oh, U.S. pending home sales change -1%, but the forecast was -2.6, so that was a beat. Yeah, I mean, to show you how much I mean, just yesterday, I mean, I back tested. I always back test. I run it every day. Why do I do that? But here, this is ugly looking, but anyway, this is yesterday from 7:30 a.m. to close. All the purple lines are trigger candles that worked, and all the blue lines are trigger candles that didn't. And that's without filtering out for the other things I filter out for. So it would have been a 2 to 1 yesterday on the trigger candles if I just followed them blindly. And obviously, one day is not indicative, but I mean, I've been backtesting this for a while without the lines. I started doing the lines here so I could actually look at where things are down here, and so on. And, obviously, I need to start looking down here again because, here was the chop. Do you see how here it ducked under and came back up? This was a sign that maybe I should have taken this trigger because it came back up there. And it was above that yellow line. And see, yeah, I'm just being stupid. I look for these breaks of the Bollinger on the RSI, and right here it broke. And I should have got out here. I just got that number in my mind that it was hoping it would go up to, and it's probably going up here. It needed to come down, bounce. You see, it's coming back up, and I lost confidence. We're probably going to that 940, but it needed to pull back first. I should have been reading the charts. So, trigger candle here, and you can see that this is now gone 23 points. And I just, I'm not watching everything that I should. I get too fixated on the top of the chart, and I keep forgetting that I'm running I need to probably change this to 2 and 3 instead of 3 and 4 or whatever it is. Because I keep forgetting that this is a wider Bollinger than I'm normally using over here. See, same chart over here with the 2 and 3, and yeah, that was a big, big, big red flag to get out there. And I just ignored it. So I just need to process the information faster. Yesterday was a lot easier day. It was a trend day. Or I shouldn't say a trend day, but things were at least going one direction for longer than like 3 minutes. So crude oil inventory is in 15. So let me do that. Let me move my Bollingers to where they belong. Three. Actually, I don't like the yellow, so we'll do 2 for there. Okay, so now we have 2 and 3, right? 3, 2, yeah, okay. So there we go. That's better. That would have told me time to get out. Would I have listened? I don't know. I mean, part of, and obviously TradingView, I still don't understand why it set that stop there. I gotta quickly make sure my stops are right. I have to see if there's issues with TradingView. That was weird. I had issues yesterday too with something. So we pull back here. Are we bouncing on the EMA? Tesla's doing a stock split today? I can't. TradingView don't have tick charts. I can get second charts if I pay for it, but not tick. Great job, Matt. I'm down 970. So if anyone wants to trade for me to get me back, you can happily do it. Going long NQ, trying one more time. In at 923. There we go. Nice move up, grinding up. There we go. Nice strong. Oh, I hate that pullback. Let's see. There we go. 35, 36, 37, 39, 40. Pulling back, watching it. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. There we go. 45, 42. Out. There we go. There we go. That was 21 points. So, sorry, 20 and a half points. Using RJ. See, I knew RJ's almost always right on this stuff. So that's why I didn't use a profit target, my normal 12 there. So I just got, that was a $410 trade. So there we go. So I just made a significant chunk back. And down. So that was fun. I should have played the reversal there. You see how it's tickling that Bollinger on the RSI. So I kind of used RJ and I kind of used my own thing because technically right here was a trigger. Ah, wrong color. I got in late, obviously. If I gotten in here, I could have got like 10 more points, 12 more points. But yeah, I went for that 40. I was going for the 40 here, but I just didn't read it right. And RJ was right, but it pulled back first. So it went up, slightly down, and up. So went from being 907 down to 564 down. So I just gotta find another good one. You did excellent, RJ, and I appreciate the call. Thank you, Eric. Good morning, or good evening, I guess I should say. You're in the Philippines. So crude oil inventory is coming up here. Short 42 from G-Man there on the spike. Good call. I hate ninjas when they throw those like metal stars at me. Thank you. Pull back by 2 and trying to pop back up there. Happy with what I got though. Do obviously need another nice trade. Wish I had done 2 contracts on that. Could have made it almost all back at once, but if I'd been doing 2 contracts the rest of the day, then I would have been hurting pretty bad. So, you know, the mistake isn't with my strategy. The mistake is my reading the chart fast enough. Honestly, you know, like I should have got out there and even played the reversal. And you know, I should have stayed out of the chop over here. This was a beautiful win here. Should have never taken that trade there. This one, kind of a iffy one. That we were sideways after chop. Honestly, the better play would have been after this impulse candle, playing it down. You can see here, this is beautiful. Big candle up, impulse down. You know, big impulse candle up, 3 bars down. You know, big run up, hit that Bollinger, move down. Market gives you this. Even here, this big impulse candle here where I got the win, pull back. The market gives you these reversals. G-Man plays reversals perfectly. I need to get my mind to work faster. Faster, harder, stronger. I understand the mistakes I make. It's not with the strategy. It's just mistakes that I continue to not read the chart fast enough, basically. Or my eyes are not are too fixated on one area, etc. I started a checklist of things, everything I should look at on it in it, you know, to get in a trade. I need to do it again because I didn't save it, and then my computer turned off. I unplugged it accidentally. But the point is you know, I got to start drilling that checklist in my mind. This, and this, and then once in a trade, look at this, and this, so on. Uh, I don't hate that world above. I don't mind, you know, constructive thoughts and criticism. The thing is I usually can see what went wrong. You know, I can point out exactly what I did wrong afterwards. It's doing it real time is my issue. You know, don't do something stupid before you do it, you know. Thank you, Eric. Yes, reminder, please, if you're enjoying the content here and hearing me rant about my losses, please hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. $9.86 now, 14 away. I don't think I've ever ranted at anybody in the world above about, you know, telling me what, you know, where they see a mistake or whatnot. I do know other YouTubers, you know, the real, you know, very defensive about it. But usually I see the mistake. But if someone points out something I didn't see and it's something I can learn from, I don't mind that at all. Eh, no, he's Ace. He's cool. He's cool. I understand what he's saying. He's not really even talking about me. I know who he's talking about. I'm not gonna say it. Who gets very defensive if anyone questions what he does. Ace and World Above, please stop. Oh yeah, I would not have. I would have went off on him. You don't scream at. No, not you, G-Man. Wait, why did you even think? No, not you, G-Man. Not at all. Yeah, that was not definitely not cool, and to do that live on stream to scream at your girlfriend is not cool at all. Ace, he's talking about weenie trades. Ace, he's not talking about anyone here. He's talking about weenie trades. No, stop it before I turn his YouTube channel around. Anyway, NQ's continuing to grind up here after a consolidation period. We did hit high day. Didn't even realize that. I used to pay more attention to that. What was the previous high? 938. So that's why he was shooting for 940. Hey. I remember those things from school, those sporks. We're all good. So how did you miss were you away from the computer, Fish? Let me go look at corn. Corn made a nice move down. I haven't been to Wendy's in years. I see soybeans and corn pretty much had the same day. Fish, do you just trade regular soybeans or do you do oil and meal too? Well, we like your head, RJ. You have a good one. uh, God, oh, I forgot about crude oil inventories. Not a real big move yet, but nice on the spike. It actually, oh yeah, it didn't. Well, obvious. It looks spiked up by 21, down by 45. I've been short OJ ever since the Bronco incident. Do you want me to lose the other leg, Ace? Gold's completely flat. And Q is flat. Okay, I gotta go. I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have data on. Well, what's the symbol on canola oil? I know I can't trade it because it's ice. Ice, ice, baby. Sorry. Yeah, I figured. How do you? I don't even know how you smell it. It's not even showing up. Oh, futures. No, not showing up. Well, you're not gonna do that, Matt. You're not gonna bust. Up, trigger candle here. Uptrending bands, but downtrending here. What do I think? What do I think? Yep, Dakota's going in for another dip on. Ooh, wow, yeah, UB. And I don't really follow all that much. I mean, I look at these other charts, but I'm mainly focusing on NQ. Someone mentioned something, but I mean, it's not like I'm, you know, jumping into trades all over. I will probably end up being a two-trick pony, two or three eventually. But right now, NQ's where I'm trying to focus. I try to make it entertaining as well. So, you know, I think just sticking to NQ makes the stream a little bit boring. I mean, not if I don't talk about other things anyway. I'm not saying I'm jumping, you know, I'll look at, woo, Crude down a full point there. Beautiful move down. See, if I don't talk about other things, then I think the stream gets a little boring if I'm just saying, oh, this candle's green, this candle's green, we're go up a little bit. You know, I gotta make it entertaining. Great job, Dakota. Excellent job, Black Beauty. What was crude oil inventories? Let's look. Actual negative 3.282 million. The forecast was negative 2.5 million, so missed the forecast. Oh, that is interesting, babyfish. So we kind of bounced here. That would have been technically a trigger on the NQ as well. Technically, this would have been a trigger candle. See how it bounced there and came back up? Now, we've been hesitant because this is our highs. It's actually gotten about, it made a new high here. We've been hesitant to jump on that. It's gone up 11 points. I've been looking for 12 there, but would have got at least 10. And there's G-Man going short. Hey, Gary, how much is the data on ice? Data on ice. Yum. Beautiful candle. 103 ticks on that candle. How much did you catch, Black Beauty? If you don't mind me asking, or you can just tell me to shut up and mind my own business. See, and you guys all, you know, I'm gonna be paying 105 per exchange if I ever get funded. I don't think there's any micros on. Is there on ice? Is there? Nice, Black Beauty. He's CFT Black Beauty. He's talking about ice, ice, baby. No, he's talking about ice on the ice exchange. And the more we talk about ice, the more chances I get to say ice, baby. No, it's ICE. No, not the small exchange. It's ICE. It's another futures exchange. It deals with cocoa, coffee, canola oil, orange juice, and a few other things. What just happened to beans and ooh, yeah. Wow. Was there news fish or on ag or what's going on? Hey, CFT, are you still in a corn or a wheat trade? Yeah, this is beautiful move here. This would have been a if you look at corn, well, let me go back to NQ because it's doing something. NQ coming down here. So everything coming down all of a sudden. Into the bands. There's a 17-point candle down. Biggest candle we've seen since this one back here on the way up. Expecting a bit of a bounce here off this band. Could have played that back up. So giving back about half the candle. Now coming back down. Expected this bounce. So this did bounce up by 6. It's now showing weakness. Entry here. We're in. Bouncing. That's a good thing, fish, or bad? The exports, I mean. Move down here. Pushing down. Coming back to my target. I mean, coming back to my, there we go. Pushing back down. There we go. Profit target hit. Although it didn't show up on the screen. Well, that's odd. What just happened? Yeah, it's a win. Only down 333 now. So I was down. So the last two trades have gotten me back about $600. Let's run that beautiful bean footage. So I will say, this is also something I've gotten better at. Where if I had gotten down in the past $900, I would have been scared to take trades, and I would have ended up letting it totally destroy my day. And here I am, making my way back. I don't know why it's not showing me that trade there, but and more shipments of Black Sea corn, and we are going to get smoked. Could be lockdown limit for a few. Oh yeah, I tried. I don't know what level it got out there. I'm not sure why it's not showing me here. Let me look. I got out at 909.50 there, so. So we're hanging. So we are above. So it was a great, actually a very almost perfect profit target there. 37.32. Another good work here by G-Man. G-Man is amazing on these reversal plays. I tried trading in a band once. It's so hard to play the drums and enter an order. Yeah, babyfish. I saw that natural gas actually fell like a full point yesterday. I was shocked. We're about 15 minutes to the top of the hour to the stream end. See if we get one more trade or not. At least this they went from uh oh, I forgot the contract roll. Thank you. Good point. This day is not a total disaster like it was looking. Fought back. We are still heading down here. Theoretically, it just gave me a signal on the 5 minute. No, and actually, an ES gave me a signal on the 5. Look at that beautiful move on copper. I really do think copper's going to end up being my secondary. I know y'all talk about one trick pony, and it's probably better to stick to one. Just not the way my mind works. I mean, I'm doing okay here and then Q, but I think eventually these other two charts are going to go away. We might do copper and UltraBond, and just watch all three for entries. But that's going to be after a few more weeks of trying to just process and Q and start to not miss what I keep missing. Yes, UltraBond. Yeah, I looked at UltraBond here. That's the copper chart. You can see the two beautiful triggers there. Though it was yucky earlier, kind of at the same time. But yeah, UltraBond here, all these trigger candles worked for at least 6 points, 6 ticks. 6 points would be amazing. Did get choppy. Everything got choppy at this time of day. Here, another one. I'll have to chart it out, but yeah. Now we're kind of choppy to the downside. You know, thought it was interesting. Um, yeah, I just lost my train of thought. No idea. Never mind. I have no idea where I was going with that conversation. Saw something shiny. Totally. Anyway, 10 minutes to go. Everything's kind of slowing down now. Probably more than a ton. Yes, that was a bad joke. uh, Trigger candle back up, but not taking it. Now, why am I not taking that? It may prove me wrong. Strongly downtrending moving average on the RSI Bollinger here, bouncing here off of it, which is what I expected it did. 'So remember Jackson Hole Symposium starts tomorrow, but Powell speaks Friday. We will be live streaming as Powell starts to speak on Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern. And if it's like hopping and it's exciting, I don't know how long he speaks. We can always extend the length of the stream on Friday if we need to. 8:30. Wait, it will be released around. So before he starts speaking, the speech will be released. Okay. So we'll be on for the entire thing Friday. We'll definitely have to be careful in trading. Uh, and we'll see how it jumps around. But it'll be fun. I hope you'll join me for it. Friday morning, Jackson Hole Symposium, Powell's speech, seeing how the markets react to it, if he says anything interesting or any type announces any type of monetary policy, all that fun stuff. Yeah, that's a good point. James, Sunday could be interesting as well. And I'll be live streaming Sunday evening uh, on Sharevision, of course. Did I say 9? I'm sorry. It's 9 my time, 10 Eastern. Yeah. Sorry. 10 Eastern, 9 my time. I try to always say everything in Eastern time because that's basically market time, but sometimes I mess it up. Okay. Did not realize that. That's kind of weird. It's like just let everyone read it and let them shut up instead, you know. Here's what I'm gonna say. Now listen to me say it. They don't seem to care when FOMC is going on. But that's kidding around. James, it depends. I used to use a news strat, but I don't know. This is not like a definite time, so I wouldn't even use the news strat. I'm just going to try and see what happens. I probably may stay flat depending on how the markets are moving. Yeah, I play that move. Or I have played that move in the past, I should say. Great trading day again, Dakota. Good job. See you tomorrow. James, you missed the time July CPI report. I used the new strat that placed an order 10 points above and 10 points below an NQ. It places those orders 2 seconds before the news gets released. And it bursts down, catches my order, but then I can't get out of the trade. And I was on an evaluation account that had a consistency rule. I couldn't make more than 1,290 in a day. And by the time I got out of the trade, I was up 5,800. And I had to intentionally lose $4,600. So I took like 20 trades on heating oil. Yeah, people have gone back to that live stream just to hear my reaction that was, I guess, absolutely funny because I was like just totally shocked and exasperated and all that. Yeah, it was quite something. Trade of a lifetime, and I had to lose 3/4 of it. Yes. What date was that CPI report? It was that would be, I believe that was July 13th. I think. Let me make sure that. Yeah, it was thanks to Babyfish, because Babyfish reminded me heating oil has a huge spread. Yeah, it was July 13th. Just looked it up. Yeah, Babyfish. Yeah, James, and I actually, at that point, I did have an Apex account, but what I was afraid of is not that it would go my way, but with that constantly trailing drawdown, I was afraid it would snap one way really quickly and then snap back and nail that constantly trailing drawdown. So yeah, I didn't want to try it on something that didn't have an end of day. Where's this sideways here on NQ? Nothing going here. Crude oil gained everything back that it lost on inventories. Trigger candle there, 43 ticks up. Gold moving up nicely. Yeah, I struggle with non end of day drawdown, and I gotta figure that out too, because that's another reason why I hate this up and down stuff, because on Tostep I've gone up big time and then fallen back. And if I did that on a different, if I do that on an at end of day, it's gonna be, I mean, on a constantly trailing, it would be really bad. Thank you. Looks like it's trying to come up here. So see how this came up? It did kind of separate, dipped, and then ripped. Always stayed above the yellow line. This theoretically wasn't a trigger candle, but it could have been construed as one. And technically, this could have been construed as one, now that I look at it. Because we did have this move down. And it just barely, and then here, you can see, this is gone, or 12.5 points. It's gone 17 or so. So I got a little, I guess maybe skittish, or it wasn't just, maybe I was talking about crude oil, but this would have been a winner. Either one of these would have worked. So you can see, you know, the last 4 trigger candles, purple, would have worked for 12.5 points. Actually, the last 5. The last 5 of my strat, although technically this one was a bounce strat. So let's say the actual trigger candles, 1, 2, 3, 4. The last 4 have worked. So if I had taken all of those, that's $1,000 right there. That one didn't work, and that was what I took, of course. And then this one I was afraid of because of this chop. So of actual trigger candles, though, let's not count that one. Count that one. 5 out of the last 6. It's just staying out of this. Because obviously, you know, that's a trigger candle, that's a trigger candle, that's a trigger candle, that's a trigger candle, based on my strat, I should say. That's a trigger. And so there's 5 trigger candles there, and they all would have sucked. Because we ended up in like got sucked into like a 30-point range, but all the trigger candles took most of the range. So I definitely got to work on just staying out of chop. And reading it better. But we'll get there. Yes, we will. So I do want to thank everyone for joining me today. Remember, I'm back on Sharevision tonight. Definitely could use some more viewers there. If you want to stop in for a few seconds and just give me a view, so I can continue to get paid there. 7:45 Eastern Time, I go live. And we trade for about 2.5 hours or so usually. Less if it's really slow, more if something exciting is happening. And then, of course, back here on YouTube tomorrow morning, 7:30 Eastern Time, assuming I don't unplug my computer again. That was fun this morning. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, and we'll talk to you this evening or tomorrow, or the next time you join me. Bye, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'll love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on Sharevision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r/oxmarkettrading. Have a great day.